doing so good too. Market update here on the 9th. We topped out around 394 and we get a 5-wave move down. This is impulsive to me. I'll go over the possibilities here in a second, but I think it's likely this. So short first, second wave, and then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave, fourth wave, and then the fifth wave is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going down after hours. Maybe we get a little bit more downside tomorrow. We'll see, but I think it's definitely an impulsive move. Let's just say that we ended this 5-wave move right here. Then it's either going to have to be, if it's an impulsive move, we know that it's got to at least be A, B, and C down here. If it's an impulsive move, or if it's a 5-wave move, we're looking at, and likely this would just be wave 1 of wave 1. So it really depends. Whichever one plays out, if it comes down and does ABC to 384, then I would look for something to come up here to like 400 to 403, and that is actually the 1.61 fib, and it's like 405, I guess. So maybe a little bit short of the 1.61 fib, but I think that we are looking at a minimum. If this is the top right here, if we don't get that, and this ends up being an impulsive move, we're either looking at it as ABC or down to like 315. So we'll see what happens. Of course, if we zoom out here, this would look like, this would still be the A wave. This would just be A, B, C, and it would likely come up here to like 420, 430, and that would mean that we just took about 5 months in an ABC pattern all the way up here to 420, 430, and then everyone's bullish again. We're back in a bull market, and then boom, just 5-wave move down to 310, 315. So that's one possibility, or we just start the 5-wave move and get it over with now. I just bring up the other possibility because every single person is projecting low 300s, 310, 320 by the end of the first quarter. And even JP Morgan has their caller on for the low 300s as well. So that would just be a contrary move that would catch everybody off guard. So basically, SPY, if this is a 5-wave move, and let's say it bottomed today on this first wave, tomorrow we're looking for a pullback. If it's a 5-wave move, we're looking for a pullback to a minimum of 390.72. If it's a B wave, it could just go to 389, 390, then go lower to probably like 384 or so. So we'll see tomorrow. I'm just focusing on this move. I was talking about in the last video, wait for the trend change. We got that. And so if you want to play this, just wait for a second wave pullback. So second wave pullback to 390, 391, you can buy. Put a stop loss above 390, 364, and then hopefully we get this move down here. So you're risking, you make $7 and you're risking about $250. It's a pretty good risk reward on that trade. So that's what I did on Tesla. Tesla, I'm not sure yet what this is. Could just be ABC as well. If that's the case, we're probably going to go up here to the 20-day moving average on the daily. Still waiting to see what happens tomorrow. I bought in 3 times a day. So I bought in right here, got stopped out. I bought in, I think somewhere in here, got stopped out. Bought in right here, and I took a little bit of profit down here. So I don't know if this is a third wave, that's why I took a little bit of profit. But regardless, if it ends up being a 5-wave move, then 119 is the third wave. So we would look at it like this. pull back to 119.70, get one more move down to, who knows, maybe like 117, 116, and then it would pull back. If it wasn't an extended wave, we would look for it to go back up here to 120.50, and then I can add more shorts, hedges to protect my portfolio. So that's how I played Tesla today. Tesla, we're just waiting to see. Is this the end? Is this the ABC move right here, the top? Could be. Or are we going to get ABC up to 136? We will see tomorrow. Quick Bitcoin. Looks like second wave to me. Should get a third, fourth, and fifth down to 10 to 12,000 here soon whenever the market sells off. Apple hit the 20-day moving average. So Apple hit the 20-day moving average and it backed off. It came close. Actually, it didn't hit it. Came very close to hitting it, but did not hit it. And it looks like on smaller time frames, it looks like potentially ABC, and then the same move that SPY had. So we're gonna see. It's pretty much the exact same. It's not the exact same. It started on January 3rd, but we will see if this ends up being ABC. I guess it couldn't be ABC. This is an impulsive move, I think. Let's see. This would most likely just be then A, B, C, or is it going to be same thing as SPY? Is this going to be and go down to like the low 100s, 110-ish? I think my target is 108. So Apple, again, waiting to see on that one. But you could do the same thing. You could buy the 50% retracement with the stop above the high if you wanted to play the downside. It kind of just depends on if you think this is going to be the start of the impulse move down. You don't usually want to buy B waves because they could come all the way up here, but we don't know if it's a B wave yet. You could buy a 50% retracement and get lucky and get the C wave down. So we'll see on that one. The dollar, last thing I'll go over. I like this move right here on the dollar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Impulsive move, clearly, to hit a bottom, potentially bounce. So if that is the case, then we could have bottomed on the dollar, and it hit basically right below the 50% retracement on the fourth wave. But it kind of depends. Are we going to get this, or are we going to get that? That would be so bullish. I guess it wouldn't be bullish, but it would be bullish short term. That would probably be enough for us to sell off to 360 and then get the move down up to 430, 420, 430 that I went over earlier. So we'll see what happens on that. I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else I'm going to go over? No, I would just look for a pullback tomorrow on SPY. Unless we get an extended fifth wave, we're looking for a second wave or a B wave. Look for a minimum of 389, 390, and we'll see how we play it. I'm going to be buying puts tomorrow on the pullback, stop above the high, and look for a C wave or a third wave down. So that's it. Leave me a like, subscribe for more updates. I usually do during the day and then one after the market closes. And I go over a lot of different scenarios. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you tomorrow.